Ma. Mother Earth always provides for us, huh? Seconds and inches, even if it was uncomfortable for a little while, huh? I should take this thing off. I'm gonna get hot. I should get arranged, situated to have a talk about how I feel about things, because my name's Marge. I'm a huge empath. I got all kinds of feelings. I was telling the people at the... Where was that? Oh, the Elote River. The Elote kid. I was telling him it's at his stand where I got the cover, my thumbnail of my talk. A young man named River roasts corn and then puts all the yummy, tasty fixings on it. And I went and collected some data for my social media page, and I had all kinds of freaking like cool ideas. So I'm gonna say them now. I'm gonna say them on a live, and then that'll make myself accountable to do them. Otherwise, I'm just another flaky cousin. So what I'm gonna do, and I talked to Jaime, the chef proprietor of Golden Pinion. Mom, we split it, a frittata, and it was so good. They're nice. See, there's only a few restaurants I go to. I'll just go every once in a while. I'll just repeat the cycle. Because most people are just, they're about money, and I don't want that. I don't want to eat their food because I'll choke on their freaking greed. So, got to go out to Golden Pinion, and then there's a local family that has a way bigger TikTok than me, and they live off grid out someplace on the mesa, and so I'm gonna buy them, the whole family, a gift card for the Golden Pinion, and then they can go to the Golden Pinion and then do like their own review or whatever experience, because I am gonna fly under the radar, but there's people in the community that I know that my ideas would benefit from, so we'll see how that works out. Then so I got to give out stickers today. Yeah, gave out stickers today. Went to the grocery store. I'm making the dogs their dog food, so every few days I go and get them the ingredients to nourish their body. So it's about building community. And when I stopped at the corn elote station, Rivers told me that they're having a party on June 19th. So that might be a reason. I don't know. See, I just like occasions to get together by like-minded people, and I know that the people that are throwing the party on June 19th are that like have eaten at that elote, so like attracts like too. So it was cool when I went to the Golden Pinion. Freaking Ivy came out to say goodbye to me. Here's the deal. Ever since I've lived here for a year, ever since, I don't know when it opened in congruence, because it was like that COVID crap, but it was one of the first places that I went to, and I was like, man, I feel like I'm eating in a real restaurant, because I live in the no place space. The mbop. That's where I live. I live in the mbop. So, and then the guy was cool, and so I just have gone back. If people are cool to me, I'll be cool to them. And then usually I'm cool to them even if they're not cool to me. So they have had this sign on the door the whole time. Here it is. Here's their front door, and it's that sign that I'm talking about right there, and it says, "Door slams, please be careful." Right? And then it's really bad on a windy day. And I even bought these little round stoppers. And so I brought those in to put so they can stop it. And he was like, and then when I gave them to the waitress and she went back, it occurred to me, I said, he doesn't own this building. I bet they got a slacker maintenance person, because all they have to do is put a new arm on it. Like, it's an easy fix. But that's how this place is. It's like, if it ain't important to the person that can do the task, everybody else just has to accept the reality of having the task undone. So he came out and I said, it occurred to me that you don't own this building and you probably have, and he's like, yeah. And I said, okay. And so that's a part on my TikTok. I tagged that. They don't have it. I don't think they have an amperstamp or whatever, or a tag. But I did a review of the Quail Ridge, the people that own the building, that I'm sure that they paid way too much to rent. And their door slams, and all it needs is a door stop, one of those arms that will stop it. Has a little hydraulic deal on it. But so we'll see. I want to see if I can help motivate people to make the world a better place. We'll see.
That's a good idea.
Alma?
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Just trying to build a little community of my own. So, because this town is growing so fast, and I know that the people that have been here their whole lives are really like, because I drive through the back roads, and and I go like every 3-4 days, something like that. I'm on a grandpa schedule. I go when I have to, and I don't leave the house unless I have a reason to, because people are freaking crazy. There was a fight the other night. It was like a Tuesday night, and 6 people are out there swinging at the gas station at Smith's. Like, it's a hard energy, but Mom, we grew up in Reading. We grew up in freaking Shasta Lake. Projects, like, we grew up in Shitville, USA, so, we know what it's like. And then you see people that come from, they just swoop right in, like nothing, and they have like garages that get put up, but they're have shitty freaking infrastructure in their own house because they can't afford the people to come in and pay for it. They don't know how to do stuff. And so, because money wins, because that's all that matters to people. And then until something happens to level the playing field, so we'll see. There's a lot of transition going on right now. A lot of people transitioning right now. A lot of animals transitioning right now. I saw that Gregory Scott passed away. His name's Gregory Scott. He was an astrologer. And you could see the evolution of people. And I watched him for a number of years. I don't watch tarot. It's not ever my story. But I like the cadence of people, so I used to listen to their cadence, how they'd shuffle their cards, their flow of word. And he had a nice cadence, and he expressed, like I have, our problems with alcohol. And I did notice in his last video that my feelings as a psychic intuitive is that ego got him, and I guess he went to sleep, I think he just couldn't handle the pain. And we need to work harder to make the earth a less painful existence, because the energetic sensitives, they're just going to keep transitioning if we don't make it a little bit easier. Give people, and I'm speaking from experience, because I'm one of those energetic sensitive. I don't go out at certain times. I track astrology. There's days I don't leave the house. I just have come, because Mom always taught me to learn from my discernment. She always tried to teach me discernment. Listen to your guts. So I have all this big old gigantic toolbox that, because out there, it ain't fun for me out there, dude. People fucking machismos, they fucking hate me, dude. I'm one of those, I'm female. I was born female. Was that an assigned gender? I'm starting to wonder. Based on history of stories and storylines that are coming out now. You know? So, I'm real careful about the information that I ask for knowing about, because when I do that, weird shit happens. Like, my whole life I wanted to know where mom came from, and then we end up back where she was born. That's just, I mean, careful what you wish for, you know? So, people, animals transitioning, because the people gotta go. My sister left in one of those eclipse energy type situations, 2022, September 23rd. So, yeah, she died on her daughter's 18th birthday and her granddaughter's 2nd birthday. So, I mean, when you live from ego, you do things. The places that it takes you. I mean, the story of her. And Jessica 6, she left on a motorcycle. She was on the back. And there's like somebody else's husband was on the front. It was nothing nefarious. It was, she forgot her keys at her friend's house. And so she went to go pick them up so she could open the bar that she worked at. But why did she leave her friends at? Because they were out doing stupid shit at a casino. They wanted to get some coke and it had fentanyl in it, so they OD'd. So she left her key. So like, do stupid shit and it makes a stupid story, and then real lives are lost. So people got to value life more, you know. They do. Hey Tanya, how's it up? How's it doing? How you doing? Ben is. Hey, sweet boy. Oh, you want some treats? Is he telling me what time it is? He just had a bowl of bison and chicken with vegetables. You like those slippers, Ma? Yeah? Ow. You alright? Damn. That sucks. Are you okay? Huh? Did you know I had a surgery in my ankle?
No.
Like they did to you, or? Yeah. I didn't have as many or anything. Here, little dogs.
Okay.
They like these free-dried snacks.
They do.
Yeah.
The fresh air.
They're finishing up. Oh, this is some bullshit. We've been having plumbing problems here, and then they came over and then redid the pipes, and then the pipes that they did are just for the drains for the front of the house. Has nothing to do with the plumbing issue. And I'm the only one that it's inconvenienced. It benefits everybody else, but it's just like I've been trying to navigate, and it's taken. This is the 8th day. They started it last Friday at like 5. Here, check this out. This was 8 o'clock last night. Hold on a sec. This is funny. Hold on. Let me pause. Lisa and Colt Jam. So this was not AirDrop. Bluetooth. Here's a video of last night at 8 o'clock. Where is it? Ow! That hurt. No, I just pulled my hair. Here it is. Okay. That's a terrible noise. That's a jackhammer. Like 2 feet from Mom's pillow. Right there's Mom's pillow. Noise. And it was bedtime. But hey, you just gotta have to allow for everything. Whatever, dude. You could have done that when you got here at 5 o'clock. It's cool, man. It's whatever. And then my freaking dippy doodah neighbor, freaking this broad. I didn't have my headset out. I didn't have my headset on, and I was taking Tucker out, and she was walking in, and all this noise like stresses me out. I don't like it, and so because it could have been done days ago, but every day for like 5 days it rained at 5 o'clock, so that's when they worked until at their real job, and they come here, and it's like, well, maybe. Oh, it's sprinkling, so we can't work anymore, so we'll just go home. Anyway, that's just what you get when you believe in divine timing. Whoa. And then I have this sty in my ear. I'm getting a sty in my ear. Right? It's like a pimple, okay? Do you remember when I got one of these when we lived on Manzanita, and I got an earache, right? And my ear was so red that it hurt to touch. And then you took me to the ER, Shasta General, in the middle of the night, right? And then they took me back in the exam room, and of course they made us sit around and wait for hours. Because that's what they do to poor people, because that's when poor people go to the hospital. And then, so it was a doctor or the resident, and then they had all the residents on duty. So they had my ear hurt so bad. It took 3. There was 7 men, 6 men, 1 doctor like resident, and then 5 students that were doing their rounds. So it took 3 of them to hold me down because it hurt so bad. I writhed so much, and I was riding my bike all over the place. I mean, I was always muscular, you know. Because I was such a physical kid. Because it's how I got my yah-yahs out. So, yeah, this reminds me a lot of that. It really hurts, but I don't need to go to the doctor. It'll sort itself out, or it won't. We'll figure it out. Just more stories that are unfold. Huh? The story continues, huh, Ma? So, yeah, I got a lotte on the stove. It was good. Alright, Tucker. I'm putting this away because you're driving me crazy, little dog. Go ahead. Let's go. Put it away. Tucker ate one of these bags the other night. I don't know what happened to the rest of the bag. I thought he ate most of it like in his stomach. Go on, little old man. So yeah, there's a few restaurants I go in town just because they feel good. Because I'm totally motivated by how they feel. But I can't go to these places when there's a whole bunch of people around because people don't feel good to me. But so that was nice to get out and go drive up and see some folks at the Golden Pinion, and it was so nice because when I came back in, I was outside doing like videos of the mountains and flowers and stuff to do a TikTok, and I was telling them about it and my idea about the gift certificate and stuff, and like dude came out like after the lady came to, and he was like at the front door. He was looking for me to say goodbye, and they were starting to get busy. Like, dude, you just got an 8-top order in. You should probably be going to cook their food. I'll check you later, homie. Thanks for the hospitality. I'll be back, you know. I'm cool to people. They're cool to me. That's what community's supposed to be about. Cooperation is nature's way. But people, they don't like me because I see the fake. I see the fake. I see the people that are they're not about it because of their heart. They're about it because of third quarter profits and margin earnings and bullshit economic terms, so stupid dummies that are part of systems can get paid, while us people that with like practical skills, you know, we gotta suffer because we gotta pay this man and that man for and this man because this man can't do the work that I can. It's hilarious. So I'm kind of phased out of the old Earth. Kind of done with the old planet Earth. We'll see what they rebuild, but like I said, it's changing all the time. Freaking double wide mobile homes in this spot. Like every time I turn my head, I'm like, there's a new building going up. Like Taos is like quickly moving up in the timelines. That's for sure. So all these people have their little pockets of heaven, but they never made it heaven for anybody else. So now they're dealing with the consequences of that stuff too. We're just here to learn life lessons, right? Just learn lessons. Either we're going to live for ourselves or we're going to live for, you know, so everybody can be comfortable around us. And those people that live for themselves, man, they're so annoying to me. I can't even stand them. I gave the maintenance dudes half the freaking pizza that I got yesterday. It wasn't so good. It wasn't so good. But the burger, it was okay. I can't eat medium. I gotta do well done. I gotta freaking burn that shit. Like, I'm O positive. I need high protein, but I don't like it pink. Cause I don't know. What are you doing, dog? He's on cookies patrol. Snacks. But I did get Mom got a raspberry chocolate little piece of cake yesterday. That was pretty cool. And then when I went to the market today, I got a half a triple cherry pie and then some chocolate eclairs. Just because when the energies get so potent, like, I mean, and then I'll eat this and then I'll go freaking walk it off, you know, I'll go. Well, I turned my ankle the other day real bad, like I do. I've done it 100 times. It's just one day I will never do it again, but then I'll probably be the end of my life. So I gotta order big ones again. These are the 4-inch. I got the wrong size last time. I like the big ones better. But I know there's a lot of people going through a hard time out there, and they're having a hard time because they feel so good. They just want to ride that wave, you know, for one reason or another. But there's this one lady on TikTok. I follow her. I think she's probably like in her 30s, maybe late 20s. I don't know. I'm terrible because I go by energy. I don't go by. And she likes to party. She likes to, you know, do stupid shit like I used to do. Only different. And she's a lot prettier than I was too. I think maybe different. But she does hair in Florida and stuff. And last night was one of those nights that really make you evaluate, you know, like your behavior, like your participate, how you're gonna show up in life. And she had one of those lights last night, and then I just let her know. I said, you know, alcohol, it causes 7 kinds of cancer. Causes 7 different kinds of cancer. And then and every person that has ever said I don't have a problem with alcohol, every person that's died from one of those 7 kinds of cancer, at some point they all thought to themselves, I don't have a problem. See, I always knew I had a problem. I didn't care, and then I found, you know, a higher purpose, and then I cared. So people need to be careful for that. Careful with that. Come on, Vanna, Tuck. Go over there. Go ahead. Good dog. So yeah, people really should be real careful with that stuff. You know, and I hear the egos out there, they're just freaking. See, because here I look at it like this. The guy that made the elote, I was talking to him, he's a Pisces. March 16th. And I'm like, dude, I said, I'm probably more like you than a lot of people because I know what it's like. I am a woman with Aries sun, so I have the masculine. My sun is exalted, so I am all the fire. My whatever 19, 20th, 21s is where different charts are where it sits, but so who knows which one's the true the real one. So I'm all fire, and then so dudes, when dudes are like Pisces, they're that's a feminine energy. So they a lot of times they won't, unless they have a solid relationship with their mom, but that don't happen a lot in New Mexico. It did with the kid I was talking with. Then you'll find that they'll overcompensate, and then they're the cousins that you see driving around with the oversized trucks, doing the coal roll, just being douchey assholes, just because they can, because they're all revved up, because they got when they were 2 years old, that their mommies or grandmas, because moms weren't around, they're all partying and doing stupid shit, raised by grandmas. So mom was lucky she escaped this shit, but still, they do everything for them because they want them to be their buddy. Because if they're their buddy, then maybe they'll act how they want them to. But people act how they see people acting around them. So if they see people living a life of bullshit and they want to pull bullshit, then they'll perpetuate that bullshit. That's how I see it. So anyway. And I got to give the lady that blocked off, that was another thing. I got to give her stickers today at the farmer's market. I don't like going to the farmer's market. It don't feel good. Anyway. Alright, Ben, you want to watch some shows? Yeah? Alright, that's all I got for now. Thanks for hanging out.